Ooh, man. That's some good MIDI. That is good MIDI right there. Oh, it takes a lot of work to make it sound that bad, folks. Just letting you know. Fortunately, we're not going to use that kind of synthesizer for this. We're going to use the real deal. I'm curious why my window capture went away. I must have done something last night. Oh right, we need to load up our cheat software because we're playing this totally legitimately. Oh yeah, here we go. I've got the MIDI turned down a decent amount because the synthesizer is a little bit louder than the digital audio. All right. Let's get started on this. Last night when I played, we got to the part where the Wizard Lords started showing up, and they started basically telling us they were mad that we had been going into their domains for our training, and now they've put minions in place in each of their domains to prevent us accessing those domains. So we're gonna have to go in and clear out the minions from each domain. So that is our next task. I believe we got all of the items. We went around and talked to everyone on Earth. So now we just need to go to each of the domains and beat them there. So that's what we're gonna do. All 4 domains, and each one has a unique minion that we're gonna fight. So let's start with the most obnoxious domain, which is water. And this is the water minion. Why, oh why did you have to come here? I'm ordered to destroy you. Oh, I feel so miserable. Jaunty music plays. Just the thought of having to smash you into atoms brings tears to my eyes. Oh, whoa, 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 it's me. And then inappropriate music plays. Also, I apologize for the noise. I can't help it. I'm working as fast as I can. Okay. Oh, right. We need to change this slightly. Whoops. This, yeah, that's a word, so that's good. Let's keep that at 500, and we need to search for... We're going to use our 3 spells. And the 3 spells that we have are Explosion, which doesn't work on... I once again forgot to save this, so I apologize for having to do this over. But, Dispel... Oh, wait. That's not Dispel. That's... What am I thinking? That is Explosion. Hey, what's up, Dot? So there is a spell of water breathing that helps you not drown when you're here. It lasts for about 20 seconds, and then you have to cast it again. Oh, right, we can't conjure dragons here, so we'll worry about that later. For now, we're just gonna use the best spell in the game. Dispel. It kills enemies in it's a first level spell, and it kills enemies in 1 or 2 hits. We're permanently poisoned now because I don't really care to bother with unpoisoning us right now. I don't think that's necessary. This music is amazing. Now there should be a treasure chest hidden around here somewhere. Oh, it's down to the left. Hopefully I can do this without having to, like, put my glasses on every time I want to look at the map. Oh, it's making the noise again. I don't know what that noise signifies, but it's super annoying. So let's go try to kill the minion first. In addition to killing the minion, you actually have to do a full clear on the level, I found out last night. Otherwise, everything will come back. 100% of the enemies will come back. Hey, what's up, Grim? Welcome to the lounge. Thursday night, so house wine and well drinks are half off. Don't forget to tip the piano player. Our special appetizer tonight is scallops or something? I don't know. Seafood. Because it's the water domain. There's fucking music, though. And so, it's weird because Fat Man did the soundtrack to this, and, like, Fat Man's a very good composer and very prolific, but the music in this game is just extremely inappropriately used, which I think this is a case where Fat Man's high amount of output may have hurt the impressions one would get of him if they heard it out of context. Or rather, heard it in context without the context of knowing that Fat Man was actually a good composer. Yeah, that's what I figure is the case here. Of, like, the production staff didn't have a tight rein on what they were getting and just picked based on name, because he would have already had quite a reputation for himself at this point. But it's okay. It makes for an interesting game, at least. Also, occasionally the sound effects will emit random MIDI notes, which is great. Yeah, what's up? Oh, that's Stream of Water that he cast there. Let's get up. Let's get to an area where... Yeah, now we can hit him really fast. Mashing the attack button helps. The Musha honk. Oh no. We've got a guy. We gotta kill him. We can't dispel this wizard. I wonder if we could, maybe on a different plane, we'll try using explosion on him. What? Did he turn invisible? What the f... Do you see my character, like, falling down for a second there? Oh, there he is. Let's get him. Yeah, minion. Let's do this. Exciting combat. I'm pretty sure you can only hurt wizards with melee, which is unfortunate. We'll see. He's got one of his 1 star on his robe is still color cycling. I guess we got him down to 1 hit point and, like, didn't kill him. That's his 1 hit point left. Oh yeah, give me that. Give me that small, insignificant chest. Actually, okay, there is 1 big chest here. Getting the big chests is the most important thing. Just like real life. Alright. Man. Yeah, Dot, I was hearing the, like, tiny compile sound effects in the background. Oh yeah. Wait, what? Was that meant to be the chest holding 2 M60s? Oh, no. I was hearing the compile sound effects from the game, but I had my audio kind of low just so I could just make out, like, I could understand when you spoke. And, so I kept hearing the little, like, tink and the like, compile shot sound. And that was... Those sounds stress me out. Is that... There's like... It looks like there's a thing here, but I think it's instant death. No, maybe it was a potion? I picked it up, whatever it was. Oh, it's gotta be a potion, yeah. It's just like the left edge of a potion visible behind these kelp fronds. Wait, no, crap. I missed a chest location. Chest full of guns. For a second there, Mortis, I thought you were just mad about my textless wide Franker Faces emote getting approved. When I read the emote guidelines, it's like... when I read the emote guidelines for anything, I read like, what size is it supposed to be? Fantasy Wall emote? Oh no. I'll have to check that out. I haven't looked at Franker Faces in a few weeks, at least. That would be a good thing to add to my list. Top left. Wait, did we get the big chest? We got the big chest. We don't need to get the small chests. They just contain, like, spell components that we already have, like, max of. Also, water is the least fun domain for this character because, like, we have level 3 fire spells, but we can't use most of our fire spells in the water domain. And, like, fire and water are the only two schools that are like that. Ooh, chest. Gimme. This game's a little bit fatiguing because, it's a little bit fatiguing because you have to mash the buttons when you want to, like, change direction of movement quickly. Otherwise, it'll, you'll, like, pause and then start walking. There's, like, a half a second pause from the, like, keyboard delay. Because it's not detecting key down and key up, it's actually detecting, like, repress. So when you're maneuvering, you gotta, like... Come on. Yeah. Got him. Yeah, so you need to get that stinger to happen before the level is clear and you actually, like, get the, save table. Yes. So we're gonna unfreeze those before we leave, otherwise it corrupts stuff in this module of the game. We got some eggs, some garlic, some apple, a human finger. We're gonna make a nice chili. Alright, inside the chest you find a toy water pistol on which is carved this legend. Shoot 3 times with an aspect if you are a master, or else 4 times if you are not. Water, water everywhere in this terrain. The cutting knife becomes wet when 8 jewels and 24 stones are added. The needles become dry when 32 stones end the spell. So finally, I am to die. It is a strange sensation. Saladin, my former master, once told me when we were visiting my home in Giza, Mahmud, all things considered, death stinks. He was very wise. It was Saladin who taught me the secret of the word tranken, which I think means drink in German. I believe one of the German crusaders taught him the word. It was Saladin who also taught me to thank the one who sent me to paradise. I pass on my totem to you. It's really a very nice little totem, don't you think? Please enjoy it. And with the totem I offer you a portion of my life force. After all, someone should have it, since I won't. Is there anything else to tell you? No, I think not. Listen to me ramble on. You wouldn't think I was about to... The Minion Wizard of Water Domain is dead. He is dead. Ah, gentle Mahmud, if only you'd listened to me when you first came to us, you might still be alive. The death of an efficient minion is a hard burden for me to bear. Curse the lords for throwing away the lives of their followers. Mahmoud's untimely death serves one purpose. The water domain is now yours to roam, Robert. Expect to find conjured beings awaiting for you, for the Water Lord hates trespassers in his domain. Okay, save it. Alright, got that. Gonna take a quick look to see if any interesting spells got unlocked now that we have Water 3. Thunderstorm. Let's see here. Repel water. Invisible. Make river, remove river. And that's it. Nothing good. I'm glad we didn't pick water. Oh, and... oh, crap, we're gonna have to remember which ones we did. Alright, so we'll do air next. Well, what have we here? It's a mere mortal pretending to be a wizard. I don't know why I should even bother with you. You're just a joke as far as I'm concerned. Well, orders are orders. Come along then, mortal. Try to give me some competition, will you? I'll make your death less painful if you entertain me. Got bad news for you, wizard. Little sheep ears. I have bad news for you, minion, rival wizard, person thing. I have a spell. I have the airstrike spell. Oops. So I'm just gonna let these guys beat me up for a minute. Here's what one dragon does. That's right, one dragon kills one illusion. Hey, Chubo. So if one dragon can kill one illusion, let's just summon enough dragons to kill all of the illusions surrounding us. It'll take a moment for them to appear, and we can't move until then. But I don't even know what the dragons are shooting at. Stuff off screen, presumably. But this is how we're gonna handle this. We're just gonna keep dropping a dragon every few steps. The biggest risk here is that these guys will push you into the little cloud gaps. So you have to keep, like, kiting them around so that you don't get pushed to your death. It gets a little chaotic. Oh, I should go this way. Oh, hey, there's the wizard. He's doing the rave dance. We're in kind of a bad spot if those ghosts get any closer. We might get him. We might get the wizard, like, right off the bat. Oh, yeah, that'll make this level way easier. We just just keep summoning dragons. The dragons won't be preoccupied with the wizard anymore, so they should do a little bit better. Yeah, raving wizards. Oh, man. These dragons cause a mess. They're like a little... They make me a little seasick. And also, like, the screen doesn't recenter properly for most of the time when you're, like, using the dragons. Okay, now we'll switch over to Dispel, because Dispel works really well against these guys. Against the illusions. For some reason, the dragon spells work really good too, but Dispel is basically like an instant kill. It's 1 or 2 shots. I think it has a 50% chance of instant kill. For some reason I can't walk around that, but it's fine. The dragons are still causing earthquakes somewhere far off the south end of the map. Oh, did this realm have a, This might be a problem. It has an obelisk. So the obelisks are basically creature generators. And they cause a problem because they make it so that your attacks auto-target the obelisk and not the creatures that it generates. So you need to, like, manually target all the spells that you're going to spam. And what we really need is we need Explosion to target the generator. And just spam that a ton until we blow up the generator. But if too many enemies get close to us, they'll push us off the ledge. So, maybe we can... Oh, that's... We can't hurt these guys with Explosion, they're immune to it. Gotta get rid of this generator first. But, fortunately, Explosion casts instantly. Oh, Space! Space does it! Space lets you retarget. I don't have to use the mouse for that. Fantastic. Dispel. Dispel number 2. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, boy. Alright, we did it. Got the generator down. Generated it. It's not actually generation damage, it's just like... You can just cast the spell once every frame. And this only runs at 3 FPS, so... Alright, now we gotta go find that treasure, the big treasure chest, and then kill all the enemies. It's kind of the 3 goals every time you enter a domain. Is, kill the wizard, kill the generators, and then find the big treasure chest. There's 3 big treasure chests in this. Oh, yes! 3 big chests. That means we're going to have to go exploring a lot, but it'll be worth it. We're going to get a lot of stuff. Alright. Top left has 2, straight left has 1, bottom left has 1, there's 1 in the center. The bottom right is the dead wizard who keeps flashing on the map as an enemy, so we can safely ignore that. It's really easy to fall into these, like, small cloud gaps. It did say we should talk to our allies on Earth after every minion we kill. They normally would, yeah. They would do probably like a third of your health and damage when they just shoot you with random lightning. I actually don't, you know... Hold on, let's see. We should be able to see how much... Oh, yeah, that's doing like 30 or 40 damage per tile that it's hitting. So it's like the Diablo 1 lightning that does more damage for each tile that it hits. They would normally hurt you if we weren't completely invulnerable. I guess we must have killed a bunch of stuff over here using our dragons. There are some legitimate ways to, like, boost your power up in this game so that you wouldn't have to necessarily cheat constantly, but it requires a lot of time, a lot of trial and error, and, like, boosting your spells one at a time to get the correct proportions of ingredients that you can use to max them out, or using a guide to do so. It would also require playing the, like, little trading minigame on Earth for a long time to get enough money to buy all of the ingredients you would need to make hundreds of copies of these spells. So, very time-consuming. I think the game would probably be completable. It would just be a real slog, a real pain to do it that way. So, we just want to see all the good faces. So we're gonna make that our priority rather than a legitimate completion. Oh, hey, speaking of legitimate completion, I need to subtract 4 minutes from my current streaming time and actually start that timer. We got 32 minutes, that's 28 minutes, so it's 11:58, because we were at 11:30 last time. 11:58. I think that's correct. Alright. And we're back. We're back in here. One more ghost up and to the right, and there's one more treasure chest, and we should be all good on treasure. One more enemy. Even if you complete the objectives, you don't win until you kill all the enemies. So, and then we can turn off our memory locking there. Return. You get to see the defeated face of the air minion. Inside a chest, you found a shining sword of ancient Egyptian design, on which is engraved a bolt of lightning. Inside a chest, you found a chest protector of bronze made to resemble crisscrossing papyrus rushes, on which is written, Thoth's Breastplate of Power. Inside a chest, you found a wisp of cigar smoke, which spells out, the secret of these spells is to add 3 or 4 aspects if adept or inept. The secret of the third air weapon is this. From the given aspect are missing 15 jewels and 31 candles. The secret of the terrain windstorm is this. To the tower of air add stones, jewels, and powders. The Zulu shaman's lamentation reveals the way. One wisp of cigar smoke spelled out all that, by the way. Oh, that is a good face. Where was the power of Zephyrus when I needed it? It is my favorite word. Where was my lord? I need to go do something with this screenshot. What was she saying? My favorite word. Where was my lord? My lord did not teach me enough magic, and so I curse. I curse all wizards. Except you, Master Wizard. Anya Bavarich of Carpathia passes on her blessing to you. In death, my eyes are open to the vanities of my lord and all other lord wizards. They will learn humility at your hands, I predict it. Do you feel some of my life's energies draining into yourself, Great One? It is the penalty I pay for my vanity. You might as well take my totem, too. I don't think I'll have much use for it where I'm going. I'm suddenly tired. I believe I'll sleep. You feel a bit older and more tired. The minion wizard of the air domain is dead. Anya Pavarich was strong-willed and might have risen to the station of Lord Wizard if she had lived. Her death saddens me. We must destroy these great wielders of magic so as to destroy their masters. You'll be able to visit the air domain when you wish. Indeed, I think you will find at least one very important item there. The Air Lord has conjured beings to try your patience. I do not think these creatures will disturb you much. Okay, we're gonna save. And then we'll go visit all of our stereotypes on Earth. Cheat. 27. Maybe we will get a good story from Lotus Flower in Japanese. Alright, this guy first. Wow, you're back! You must be mixing it up pretty good over there in Magic Land. We've had electrical storms and Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis? Every night since you started taking on those minion wizards. All the racket keeps the tourists away. Que pasa? In the new area of the Earth domain you'll be visiting, there's supposed to be a really neat item. Supposedly the great wizard Merlin, when he got done building Stonehenge here, got stiffed by us druids. He slammed his cap to the ground and swore a mighty oath. Whosoever picketh up this cap, he said, is worthy of my great monument. Personally, I think it's a lot of hooey, but who knows? Localized entirely inside your kitchen? There's great danger coming this way, Robert. The Lord Wizards do not stand idly by. They are planning something. I can sense it. I will be one of their first targets if you don't stop them. Defeat the Lord's minions, and you will limit their master's influence in this world. Oh darn, here comes my boss. Well, back to being the chaste maid. And Robert, I just love being chaste. The minions of the Lord Wizards are more powerful than I expected. You're going to need a bit more firepower. I know an old family spell that reportedly works very well against any enemy who draws breath. It creates a poison vapor. The spell is a bit corrupt, however. The spell reads, aspects of 3 serpents' breath, add 7 of my daughter's powders, add 15 of her jewels, and last add her candles. How many candles you must divine? It is the next most logical progression. They're making us do math to learn spells. Remember to add an extra aspect, Robert. You are not pledged to the Air College of Magic. We're also not going to use that spell because, like, cloud spells are completely worthless. Thank you for helping me solve one of the mysteries of this fascinating mound. I'm in your debt. There are many mysteries yet to solve, as you know so well. Mysteries about this mound and the domains of magic you explore. That's a really weird, like, there's something really awkward about that sentence. That's missing something. Wonderful. Pendragon has given me a clue I need to help you. The scroll mentions a very powerful spell of the Ethereal College. The reference to the Gates of Death itself makes everything clear. A very potent spell it is, too. So potent that you may not yet be able to use it. Still, I want you to know it. The spell attacks your enemy, stealing his life force and giving it to you. The text, unfortunately, is corrupt. To a base of 3 aspects of breath, add 8 stones. To that sum, add 7 jewels. To the sum of all, add 1. I can't make out the rest. As for my friend Pen's quest, I think you will find his Demoscene sword in a place you have not yet visited. The domains of magic are more varied than you now know. You still have much to learn, my friend. This guy. I'm beginning to understand why they call this place the Badlands. I've had nothing but bad luck lately. First a fire burned up all my supplies, then a windstorm knocked down all our tents. Last night a rainstorm caused a flash flood that swept away our pickups, and today the side of the hill almost buried my crew. It's like all the elements are conspiring against me. I'm just about ready to give up on the dig for this year. Old T-Rex has another message to pass on to you. I've got to admit, partner, I'm getting sick of being a messenger boy between the two of you. Okay, here's what old T-Rex had to say. I pass on the spell of transformation to you. It's one of the most powerful earth spells at the 3rd level of power. It transforms your enemy's spell into something you control. Expect the unexpected, for the spell is unstable. Use three aspects of that which it is not. You who are of the earth. add 8 more, and add 8 more, and add 8 more of the gems of my eyes, of the dust of my bones, and of my rocky remains. That's what he said to me. Hope it helps you. And do me a favor, don't let anyone know that I told you any of this. Dust of my bones. A lot of hogwash, if you ask me. I want you to defeat the minion wizards soon. They're beginning to bother me. I have deciphered a new magic spell for you. It is from the 3rd level of the Fire College. The spell is Incinerate. A fire magic adept needs only 3 portions of the Falling Birds aspect. Other wizards need 4 portions. The rest of the ingredients are 9, 16, and 25. The spell uses candles, jewels, and stones, but I don't know their order in the spell. Like, these... Yes, deadass. Fucking Tom Guycott. One of my favorite character names. These people are really bad at taking notes and, like, understanding things. I pray to the Incan sun god for his rays warm the earth and make the plants grow. You may want to study the huge boulders of granite at the nearby caves. They are filled with supernatural power. The Incas called such holy places huacas. You, traveler, have already visited many huacas in your journey. I love this. Talk to Navajo. The Navajo who lives at Machu Picchu. If you are unable to find the aspects of hope in the domains in the domains or in Terra, go to the bottom of a chasm in the Earth domain, and you shall have hopes restored. One hope will cure you; the other hope dispels the magic of your enemy. Tell us a horribly sexist story. You're welcome to my house, Magician's Son, even though these are troubled times. Mount Fuji threatens to awake and destroy us all. The earth shakes every day, and the snows atop the mountain begin to melt. Magician's Son. Alas, I have no stories to tell you today. I'm too worried about the safety of my friends. Perhaps your battles in the world of magic have awakened the volcano, or perhaps your enemies are trying to attack you here. The most strange thing happened to me yesterday as I was walking through the garden. I heard a little bird singing. It sang these words: "The ambitious lady is but one of 4. She is still attached to the elements. She is neither the one hidden in the stars nor the one behind the mind." Then the bird flew away. Very interesting experience, don't you think? Your other allies seem to be troubled by the lords of the magic realms, Effendi. So far, I have been most fortunate in being untroubled by the great mages. Studying some newly discovered hieroglyphics, I encountered interesting references to 2 little-known domains. As I learn more of these domains, I shall gladly share my knowledge with you, poor as it is. The tablet of Queen Hatshepsut I once possessed has disappeared since our last meeting. All that money was wasted. I noticed the last time I looked at it, the final spell written on it had evaporated as though erased by the scourging desert sands. The magics of the Mind College are strange indeed. Most people date the fall of the Roman Empire at 476 AD. The Byzantines considered themselves Romans and continued to rule for almost another millennium. Constantinople, as it was called, fell to the Turks in 1453 AD, and that was the end of the Roman Empire. Or perhaps you don't share my interest in history. Pity. But I do share your interest in the occult. Indeed, very much so. This guy turned into an ogre previously. Magician Sama. This guy's his fucking mutton chops are out of control. Hello, my friend. I have something of interest for you. I think I'll bite your head off, mortal. He turns into an ogre, like, repeatedly, apparently. Whatever. We're invincible, and we can summon infinite dragons. I don't think you know what you're getting into, buddy. Yep. And it makes you go into this, like, giant map full of enemies that you have to kill all of. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we can actually, like, kill stuff off screen with our dragon airstrikes by just, like, summoning them every few steps and creating a wave of dragons that sweep across the map. Hopefully. Oh, I forgot. Enemies can attack the ball that summons the dragon while it's still near the ground. I think enemies have to be on screen to get hurt, though. So we still have to walk around all the enemies. There's only little chests here, so there isn't really much to worry about. We just have to, like... Oh, we got him! We got him. The strategy worked. Yeah, on the map, we're the little flashing dude. Pink dots are enemies, and red dots, dark red dots are chests. And then we can check how many of each. Only the big chests have, like, good loot in them, like plot stuff. But I think that the dragons casting Earthquake, which we don't know yet. We don't even know how to cast Earthquake yet, but the dragons do. I think that killed all of the enemies on the map because they were all susceptible to it. Anyway, let's get out of here. We got 5 bricks, 6 sticks, some earrings, some red balls, and a stone. Very good. Very good. So now, where was that? That was Istanbul. I'm sorry about that creature that deceived you into thinking it was me. I fear your enemies are growing more powerful. Do be careful. I still hope you can locate the Demoscene sword. I hope your battles go well, friend. I must depart soon. I can't wait to get home to my island. Right. It is good to see you again, comrade. Wealthy traveler from the no longer decadent West. As new chief of the Romanian Department of Investigation of Psychic Phenomena, it is always good to chat with another expert in the field. She did like a total 180 from her previous, like, hating mystic stuff. The researchers have found some information in an old diary. You may find this information helpful. It is a reference to something called the Orb of Eternal Enlightenment. The orb is a gateway to places unknown. The orb belonged to a wealthy Carpathian noblewoman who mysteriously disappeared during the 18th century. Where she went, no one knows, but she is still alive, according to rumor. The orb will open new places to you. There's a catch. Here's what the diary says. The elements limit the scope of the orb. Remove the elements and the orb will reveal all. I believe you must remove one of the elemental minion wizards before you can find the orb. Once a minion is defeated, return to the domain to seek the orb. After all the minions are defeated, the orb will reveal its power. Oh, there was another reference to the great beast of the fire. To get 80, add 3 to 12 to 25 to 40. The scales of justice light the way. That's the formula for the dragon spell. Terrible goings-on here today. Old Vesuvius gave a nasty belch, causing the ground to quake most horribly. Then a tidal wave hit us. Well, we got away just before it washed over Pompeii. Very strange, you see, because no one in Naples saw or felt a thing. It seemed to be localized to these ruins. I say, old boy, you've been frightfully helpful. I think I might have something here you can use. I found it written on a wall in the ruins. It seems to be a formula for a personal modifier spell called Invisible. It seems to be connected to the water in some way. It says you must start with 3 aspects of blurry vision, although some wizards need to add 4 aspects to make the spell work. Then you increase the next item by 5, and the item after that by 10, and the last item by 12. With found the last sentence a bit thick. It reads, Poseidon demands dust of salt, pearls of wisdom, and anchors of stone to make the scene unseeable. I hope you can make some sense of this mumbo-jumbo. So more spell formulas, more math and stuff. Enter the circle of stones. Let's go to our workshop and save our game real quick. We'll do it on 27. 27 is fine. So now, one of the things we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go to the death domain. So we're just going to... Let's cast... Let's see, we got 3 words of power. Let's do Zephyrus. Alright, we're in the death domain. So now every time the game does an update cycle, you basically have to go to the you have to go to the death domain and you have to do a full search to make sure you find all of the stuff that they've hidden in the death domain. And it won't tell you how much stuff there is there, so it's pretty easy to miss stuff, and I think you can actually soft lock the game, or dead end the game at this point, because you'll miss the item and then you'll do another update cycle and you won't be able to get the item anymore. But it might also prevent you from advancing if you don't get the items. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. To get around this. Yeah, here we go. Got him. Also can't use spells here and you get no auto map, so there's that. Also, it gives you the map of the landmass, but then everything else is hidden. There's these little tiny mausoleums here too. Tiny mausoleums. So I think what I'll do, it looks like this is going to be a kind of obnoxious one to do vertically. Usually what I do is I'll go vertically up and down the whole map first, like one side at a time. There's these big graveyards blocking vertical travel, so I think I'll do it horizontally. I think that'll work out better. So we'll basically just follow this landmass along the bottom here. Have to get the screen to advance in case they hid a treasure chest on that little outcrop or something. This is dangerous. Okay, got him. Oh, I see something. I see, oh, it's a small chest. Got it though. Okay, let's go. Up and around. And let's fight this guy. We're gonna have to fight 2 of these guys. Chests. I need to make a note that the exit is here. You have to get to this to go back to the land of the living after you find all the treasure. Oh, and its entrance is on the south side this time. That's a little different than usual. Fortunately, since we don't know if there's any how many big chests there might be down here, we have to do a full sweep of the level. Come on, get around that. Yeah. Okay, this looks like it's blocked off. I don't think it's possible to get around that. And we can't cast spells like magic wings to fly over it, so I guess that's where that part ends. Hopefully they didn't accidentally put some stuff in there. Danger. You have to, like, alternate between pressing right and attack when you get in those kind of situations, so you don't get pushed off the ledge. Trick that guy into falling down the pit. It's a good tactic. Little chest. Yeah, normally you could grind the little chests for the, like, aspects and the jewels and powders and whatever that you need. But we don't need to do that because we've got infinite spells, so we don't have to keep making copies of the same spells, which is just tedious. Alright, let's get around that. Oh, another little chest. Alright, let's get him. What? Oh, he pushed me into a hidden hole! And then this guy chides you and is like, you're dead. I'm not gonna help you. Even though, like, you're saving the world. If I want to do that again. Alright, I guess we gotta do it again, though, because if there's stuff in the death domain, like, if we get the friggin'... Let's do the really gross one. Oh, look at those worms and they, like, ear guts. Ricky O. Okay, health is still frozen. Let's see if we can get through this graveyard. They've made this level into, like, a maze. Yeah, when you die in the death domain, it's game over. Early on in the game, they, like... I don't know, they like, tell you, like, oh, you can go to the death domain, and then, like, you don't die or something. There's no penalty for death early in the game. And then they're like, yeah, you go to the death domain, and you have to find your way out. And then later they're like, oh yeah, you have to go to the death domain to find all this stuff that we hid there for some reason. Because, like, that's what wizards do, I guess. Want to keep something safe? Make it so you have to die to get it. And like many other games, like, accidentally getting pushed into pits by enemies who have priority collision is one of the most dangerous things in this game. Nothing, nothing, nothing. It's also weird that, like, this domain is full of graves, because, like, wouldn't everyone who comes here already be dead? This is... I wouldn't expect to see graves in the afterlife, you know? It just seems a little redundant. Ooh. Okay, we can go down we'll go down the second screen here. We can go a little further left. Yeah, it's just weird to me. It's like if you went to a hospital and they had like pictures of doctors and like needles and medical machinery on the wall, you know? Did we already go this far out? I'm like doing a really poor job of making this methodical. But like, that's so boring. You move so slow. I wonder if I can, like... This is better. This is a better pace for this game. Like that upper area, I feel like it's a good candidate for having stuff in it. But it's like blocked off. They made this freaking level into a maze. I don't like maze levels with tiny screens and no map. Yeah, like I can't get through any of that crap because it's blocked off. Oh, I almost fell into exactly the same hole again, by the way. I hope everyone noticed that. Yeah, like that's blocked off. Did I actually get to see that there was nothing up here, or like... Seems fine. One of the difficulties is that there are actually 2 levels that we haven't seen yet, which is the like ether and the mind domains. I think if I don't find anything on my way down here, I think I can say that we're done with the death domain for now. It's just not having the map. Oh, enemies can attack you in water. You can't attack them when you're in water. Okay. I love his little animation where he holds his hands up when he's in the water. It looks like there's no treasure here. There's one more, like, middle area that I want to walk up, and then I'm just gonna kill myself and reload the game. Yeah, like right up here. Like dead center, basically. And it looks like there's nothing here, so... This just goes over here. We already searched that part, so... Whee! Yes, yes, you warned us. Okay, so we don't need to... We don't need to die. But we do need to go back to each of the domains that we visited and do and do more stuff here. Oh, we need, we're just gonna use Dispel here because there are ghosts also. Okay, there's no big treasure here. Despite the fact that they basically said there was treasure here. There's no big treasure. Which means we probably just need to kill everything and then leave. There's one problem, which is we can't use... you know, we're gonna use Explosion. Explosion seems to work better on these guys. Explosion doesn't work on those guys. But we need to... Come on! It said there was gonna be, like, creature generators here. I can't seem to pinpoint on the map where they might be. I guess most of these guys are coming from the south. Oh yeah, look at that. There's one right there. Okay, we got it. We got the creature generator. I feel like there might be one to the northeast too. I think there's more than one here. Probably. What? How are you still alive? I'm like looking at the map, not the enemies. So they keep like sneaking up on me. I feel like such a chump. I have to kill these enemies myself instead of summoning a horde of dragons to just cover the entire level with fireballs. It's like doing your laundry by hand. Break out that washboard. Welcome to the 19th century. Okay, we need... It spawns them so fast! like... See, now this is a problem, because... Now it won't target anything but the generator. I need to get rid of these guys, or they'll push me into that pit. Okay, okay. Gotta get as many explosions out as we can before the next guy actually spawns. Okay, we got it. The extra explosions will just float around for a while, because they don't know where to go. No, not explosion, dispel. That's what I need. It's also like they put these illusions as enemies on a whole bunch of levels, even though they're thematically only appropriate for the air level. Like, what the hell are they doing on the underwater level? Water is like the... is the friggin... undead. That's their spell. Pretty sure illusions even appear in the Earth domain, which is their opposed domain. Also, I think if you're playing this game legitimately, you'll need to prepare different versions of your Dispel spell, because I think you max out at 20 or 255 of each individual spell, but you can carry multiple different variants of the same spell type. Like we have unnamed 1 at 0 and unnamed number 2 at 5. Unnamed number 2. Where do we need to go? We need to go west and then north. Yep. I see you. There's also a weird bug where your spells can interfere with one another. So, like, if you cast too many spells in a row, they'll start hitting each other and destroying each other. Hey, Tails. Welcome. Welcome to the lounge. It's so good. Oh, is it like panned wrong too? I didn't even notice that. This is some MIDI. Yeah, we did it. Now we can turn off our cheats. We got nothing for that. Fantastic. Let's do air. The good thing about the air domain is that we can use... Oh, there's 3 chests here. Okay, this is good. There's loot here. we can use our airstrike spell. Yeah, this is how you play this game. There's an annoyingly large number of enemies that just, like, spawn, usually indefinitely, until you destroy their, like, generators. And you have to, like, normally you have to keep switching spells and, like, doing all this crap, and it's like hand washing your own laundry. It's just, nobody does that. You know, like, walk around casting individual spells one at a time. Just hire some dragons to do it for you. It's really hard to tell what's going on and if I'm, like, walking off a cliff. So I'm gonna stand still for a second. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It stopped earthquaking. I'm on a stable path now. So yeah, you just hire a bunch of dragons to do your dirty work. Pretty sure this is what Macaw wanted to see out of this game. So somebody ping Macaw and tell him that he's missing the good stuff. Ugh. By good stuff, I mean it's like a little... It makes me a little nauseous. All this shaking. So the good strat here is to... You get a little bit to the north of your target. And then you just drop a bunch of dragons on it. Okay, here we go. This is how we're gonna do it. Look at all these ghosts. All these illusions. Oh yeah, look at them go. The reward for... Oh no, oh no, no, don't push me in the pit! Don't push me in the pit! You gotta, like, run away occasionally, because they'll push you into these pits, and that's instant death no matter how much health you have. Get more dragons in the air. And they have a really long range at which they can push you to. The air domain is always the hardest because of this. There's gotta be... I think, like, over here, there'll be a good field. As there aren't a lot of pits. Get him. Yeah, 13 hours. And we're not even... We haven't even unlocked the last 2 levels yet. There's some extra stuff. There's a reason this game is not completed in video media, as far as I can tell. Yeah, get him. Get him, dragons. Oh, yeah. Woo. Tough fight, but we got him. I actually came really close to dying a bunch of times there because of the push mechanics. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You'll notice that in the time that it took for like 1,000,000 dragons to kill off all of these illusions, the number of them that have respawned is kind of absurd. Like, there's already half as many as the ones we killed. Chest. A bonus there. Somewhere around here, there's gonna be a friggin'... Got him. Okay, got him. Yeah, there's gonna be an obelisk around here somewhere that we need to destroy. There it is. Yeah, let's get some dragons on this. Dragons on this. I don't know if dragons can actually hit the... I don't know if dragons will actually target the obelisk, so we'll take the obelisk out ourselves. The dragons will keep it from... keep anything that it spawns under control. Like that guy. Okay. I think we're in the clear. I don't see any other spots that could be spawning dudes. See 2 enemies left on the map, and we've got all the big chests. So we can just switch to Dispel now. I think we'll be good. This game's been more enjoyable so far than Twilight 2000 was at this point in the game. So it's not a total loss. The faces and the, like, atrocious writing make for most of the entertainment, though. The action sequences are just, like, pretty bad. These are, like, kind of bad arcade sequences that are couched in a resource management sim that's really poorly designed. Alright, we got him. We got an iPad, we got some, like, broken stuff, some mushrooms. Inside a chest, you find a golden pomegranate, 200 of everything. A dull black crystal ball on the base of which is written, "Behold the orb of eternal enlightenment. Remove the peasants who guard the elemental domains, and new domains will be revealed to you." Tell us about this, buddy. Ah, another minion down. No, he just tells you the same thing. Alright, we needed to get that. That was the thing we needed. So cheat. 28. And then let me take a real quick break here. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just realized that my, like, be right back image is almost exactly the same as the current screenshot. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the boombox. I wish you could mess with the boombox. Like, put a tape in or something. Also, I just noticed that the angle of the table and the angle of the bookshelf, like, don't converge properly. His workshop bends the dimensions. Alright. Let's go to the Earth domain. Everybody's ready for this. Oh, it's you. I was hoping you wouldn't come. I've got to fight you, you know. It's not my idea, mind you. My master demands I kill you. I'm really not that good a wizard. You'll probably defeat me. Still, I'll do my best. Right. On to some more mildly inappropriate music. Look at that. What do we got? 2 big chests. Up north, we got some stuff. This is the only really dangerous area. Alright. What? Why is my guy raving? Oh, they're like traps that make you freak out, I guess. That's something. What? What? What are you? What? Stop that! No! No! Fuck! I need more dragons. I'm gonna need more dragons next time. When we go back there, we're just gonna spam the dragons constantly. Fortunately, I now know my way out of this area. If we don't get bonked into a hole by these guys. This is, in effect, a way to, like, punish players for, like, not doing well, or for getting, like, it's meant to be a way to, like, give players a second chance, but in the end, it results as just a waste of your time. That it's like, oh, you died? Now you have to spend a few minutes getting back to where you were because, what the fuck is that? What is that middle meter even? Oh, was that? That's the Stonehenge's meter, I think. It's the Stonehenge has health. Oh no, I'm trapped in here. This is a little dead end. But it's a way to disrespect the player's time, to force them to do a maze when they die before having to reload. You might as well just say, try again, and send the player back to the beginning of the level. Or like, try again or return to workshop would be good options instead of this, whatever this is. Yeah, I don't care about that. Let's go back to the Earth domain. That guy might have had new dialogue and I might have skipped it. Okay. We're good to go? Yeah, we're not gonna take any chances. We're gonna get out of this mess as soon as possible. It starts to not draw sprites after a little while when you summon too many dragons. That earthquake, though, oh, the earthquake hits all the orcs. It's so good. Oh, yeah. Haunting starring Poltergeist. I remember very little about that game except that I wasn't very good at it. And I kept, like, I think I was, like, dead-ending myself because I was quite bad at the game. This is good. Some quality ground-shaking action here. Perhaps the wizard, the enemy wizard that we need to fight, is down here. Look at the tiny little house! It's so small. Also, the like, wall of earth or whatever spell that he's using is really, really poorly drawn. It looks pretty bad in comparison to the rest of the stuff going on in the level. First you make him rave, and then you wipe out everything. Got him. If I'm flying, if I can, like, fly up over these things. Oh, wait, that's not actually the magic wings, is it? That's right, folks. I just picked up a chest. That was the location of a chest. Oh, man. Burnt trees look like tiny pits. Oh, here's a big chest. Second here. Alright. Oh, we killed everything. We just need to find all the treasure. Oh, the last orc walked into a pit. It looks like there's pits here, but they're not pits. I can go this way. Oh, did we do this? Did we, like, destroy a building? That's awesome. We burned down the village with our dragon onslaught. Sorry, residents of the Earth domain. You're gonna be without gas, electric, and water for the next, like, 25 to 50 years. Here we go. A little chest. That's a pit area over there, right? That's not like a burnt down forest. I guess we'll go this way. There's a chest here. Got it. This chest placement. This is pits. Gotta be careful. If we die here, we have to do the whole level over in addition to having to do the, like, Death Domain level. Oh, big chest. And now we're done. Good. Huh, interesting. These are all, like, bite aligned. Inside a chest, you found a black silk cone adorned with shimmering stars with a label inside which is written, ye have recovered Merlin's hat. Ye are worthy of my monument named Stonehenge. Ne'er trust the druids to recompense thee for monoliths commissioned. Inside the chest, you found a shredded fax. Who even uses faxes anymore? On which is written the message, here be the secrets of Earth Level 3. If ye be not an adept, add 4 of an aspect. To the 9, 16, and 25, add hard hearts for a weapon. The tyrant lizard knows my transform. For 3 terrain modifiers, heed the words of Pompeius Lacus in the 3rd volume of his Historiae. To the cutting knife, add 8 jewels and others. To needles, add 32 stones and others. To jelly, add 32 powders and others. You've killed me. I knew you would. Curse my master for making us enemies. Stop him, Master Wizard. Stop them all. My gift to you is the magic word, world. It is the 3rd level word of earth magics. A second gift you have rightfully earned. It is my totem. May you use it well. I suggest you use it to cudgel my master, or perhaps my fellow minions, if any yet remain. As my breath dies away, I see my life force seep into you. It is right and just that my vigor pass on to you. Oh, why did I ever want to become a wizard? I was so happy being John Cartwright, the woodcutter. I was never good enough. I was. The minion wizard of Earth is dead. John Cartwright was a nice man. He did not have the mettle to be a great wizard, though. I mourn his passing. Still, his death was necessary. If we are to defeat the lords, their minions have to die. The Earth Domain is now open, and you should you care to explore it, you may find useful items there. And you will find beings there. The Earth Lord hopes to deter you from visiting his domain by filling it with creatures he has conjured. What's up, Macaw? We are about to go wreck the fire. The fire minion. Dude, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think that's a like tag type of like inscrutably good cover art for bad games. Do we go back to Earth and, like, regain the stuff? No, we're gonna go to fire. Thank heavens you're alright. I was worried about you. I didn't mean what I said before. Honestly. I certainly don't wish to harm you. Please believe me. Look, I surrender. I give up. Trust me. I don't trust you, buddy. Okay, there we go. Now we can do this without that annoying high-pitched whine. Alright, first things first. This is what we came to do. Conjure dragons. Fortunately... Oh, no, wait, this is a different fire map. This is a different fire map, and it has lots of pits on it. Fire wall might be a good spell. I'll have to see if I can cast it later. But this is good enough for now. Got all these fucking dragons. Alright, where do we need to go? I bet the wizard is up north. With a minion. But how many treasures? There's only one big treasure box. Let's go get that first. So it looks like it'll be at the opposite end of the map. The dragons basically just act as a as an airstrike spell. They don't, like, stick around. They do one pass from north to south. And then when they despawn, I think, they cast Earthquake. Got that one treasure. This level sucks because it's so hard to see the treasure boxes. Alright, got that. Oh, a firewall appeared. Okay. You're supposed to be able to use Dispel to dispel firewalls, but that seems not to have made it into the game. Because you can't target a firewall to kill it. So Dispel is basically just an attack spell now. Oh, something hit us and incinerated us. They also use firewalls as like a blocking mechanism. It's like hidden walls so that you have to like work around stuff. Okay, there's one in the northwest. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. It's air illusion guys. These guys are the worst. Because they're immune to, like, most magic. There's a pit up there. I'm worried I might get dunked in it. Okay, the wizard's almost dead. Oh, we can get him. We can get him. Get him. No, stop attacking his fireball, or whatever the fuck that was. Alright, we got the wizard. Excellent. That'll stop new enemies spawning in for now. Normally, walking in lava would generate you, like, pretty instantly. Just dead, but... We cast protection from fire permanently, I guess? Yeah, that's it. Totally legit playthrough, by the way. Where is that damn big chest? Alright, alright. Enemies will sometimes attack your spells and destroy them before they, like, work. Oh, here's the big chest. Sweet. Turn all that off. And we're done. Inside a chest you find letters of fire which twist and turn to spell this message. 2 fiery terrain spells are available to all. The Master of Fire needs only 3 aspects to invoke these spells. Pompeius Lacus History lights the way to the terrain in Volume 3. To cut with a lava knife, throw in jewels first and stones second. Use needles to sew shut the lava flow with jewels first and stones last. To conjure the flying fire breather, add 12 powders and 40 jewels. A defensive web is lacking only 8 jewels. Sauna modifies the Fire Wizard if he uses 18 powders and 30 stones. No, it's not true. I'm not dying. You only think I'm dying. Timmy Flanagan can't die. You think you're so smart, Mr. Master Wizard. Well, Timmy Flanagan don't think you're so smart. Look, I may be a little guy from southern Ohio, but I got big friends in Chicago. Al Capone, Frank Nitti, Babyface Nelson. They're all my buddies. But they're all dead. I seem to remember that. Does that mean I can die? Oh, geez, maybe I can. You get part of my life force for defeating me, pal. It's part of our contract, you know. I just hope you choke on it, you dirty rat. Ow. Just kidding. And I suppose you're going to steal my totem. That's not fair. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Okay, okay, take it. I really want you to have it. Yeah, sure I want you to have it. Sure I do. Nuts. I should have stuck with one of those other 2 lords. Yeah, they had really neat domains, those other 2. Check them out. The Minion Wizard of Fire is dead. Poor Timmy Flanagan. So much ambition and so little talent. I will always almost miss his steady stream of lies. His death brings us one step closer to defeating the Lords. The last elemental minion wizard is gone, but there are 2 more still to deal with. The Orb of Eternal Enlightenment, a most wondrous prize, has opened up 2 new domains for you. The Ethereal and Mind domains could not be opened until you located the orb and removed the 4 elemental minions. I charge you now with the duty of removing the 2 minions of these domains. You may want to scout out these new domains before engaging the minions directly. Much of what you know about magic in the elemental domains will no longer be applicable in these new domains. Defeating the elemental minions has improved your life force mightily. You will need this strength in the next battle. Good luck, Robert. In the Mind domain, you will find that many of your spells that affect your movement no longer work. I'm afraid you'll have to hoof it while in this insane domain. Insane in the domain. 4 elemental domains are still available, although they are protected by beings summoned by their lords. You will find some ingredients for your spells, but not much else. Don't waste your time in wandering about. Okay, so the orb was the only thing we needed to see there. Alright. Cheat 30. Yeah. Somewhere in here. Cheat 30. Wait. Where'd it go? Yeah, cheat. Oh, Chia 30. Let's put it in proper place. Alright. Okay, back to Stonehenge. And let's go talk to our allies once more. Things have calmed down around here for quite a bit since you've removed those elemental minions. The tourists are still staying away in droves. How am I supposed to make a living if no tourists want to photograph me performing genuine druidic rituals? Well, that's not your problem. What's the news? Talk to the druid. As I know only too well, many people want to call you crazy. I have found that most of them are crazier than I am. Most of them, anyway. Alright. Listen, my friend, I have observed a great wonder. Last night I saw the great serpent mound writhe. Your activities in the new domains are causing ripples in this poor world. Be careful, I beg you. Ah, my friend, I believe the minion wizards of the new domains you discovered have touched the scroll of Thoth. Look how the hieroglyphs wriggle on the parchment. I will not be able to decipher anything unless you defeat those new minions. Alright, is this just like... Oh, the fucking dude up top went away. Dinosaur Man is no longer available, but we've got... Oh, we might have new, stereotypes to find. Oh, it's him! Not much in the way of dinosaurs around here, but there's a passel of other interesting stuff. I'm a big fan of the Wild West, and I just love checking out old ghost towns. You never know what you'll find. Is that him in the wanted poster for $500? But like wearing a red jacket instead of green? Because that's kind of what it looks like. Also, I like that it's just a photograph of like some bullshit. Yesterday I found a copy of the last newspaper printed in this town. Most of the copy was unreadable, but there was one paragraph that jumped right out at me. It told of how a Mrs. Dim turned her neighbor into a toad. She mixed 3 portions of fish mouths with some powders, candles, and stones. She kept adding 8 extra items each time. Mrs. Dim insisted that she was merely trying to create a banish potion. The formula is the same, but the ingredients are different. Anyway, the jury found Mrs. Dim guilty and they hanged her. Justice was a lot simpler in the Old West. No, that's the wrong button. Leave. Oh no, what's this? I have to click this link. Yes, a classic. Alright, Machu Picchu. My spirits have revealed a great truth to me, traveler. The sacrifice of human life perverts the truth of magic. The ancient people who made such sacrifices angered the invisible guardians of magic. Those who spilled blood to please their gods are all gone. They were in turn sacrificed by the guardians of magic. The guardians may soon allow magic to return to this world. My spirits have not talked to me recently. You just said they talked to you. Perhaps they are silenced by the minions of the domains in which you battle. I will keep saying prayers to my spirits. Let us hope they begin talking to me soon. Thanks, Navajo. Agra, India. Hello again, colleague. Happy you could find me here. Isn't this tomb magnificent? It was built by Shah Jahan to house the body of his favorite wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Isn't that the most romantic thing? I wish someone would do something as romantic for me. Studying the arcane secrets of magic is such a lonely occupation. Listen to me, Babylon. Well, down to business. Found an interesting little shop that has a number of items you might find useful. They are all things associated with the fire and ether colleges. I'm in need of jewels, stones, and powders if you have any to spare. Also, fire and ether items. I got something for you. Do you want to buy a human finger? No. You want to buy... Where is it? Here we go. A golden pomegranate for $25,000. And a regular pomegranate for $7,000. Why not? I believe the Book of Witches contains information you will find useful. Of course, only a witch such as myself can read the book. I believe you are close to finding the book. It is in a domain where the normal is abnormal. Oh, that's what's-her-face from Salem moved there for some reason. I'm filled with joy to see you again. Fujiyama has gone to sleep again. All is peaceful again. My thanks to you. A story springs to mind suddenly, Magician-san. Perhaps it is a gift for you. Do you wish to hear it? Yes. It is the story of the man with two faces. Man from a distant land long ago went quite insane. He thought he had become a god and wanted to be worshipped, so he descended to his people and told them to follow him. They believed he was a god, so they obeyed his command. They traveled far. They were tossed by the sea onto a new land where they settled again. Damn it! Ah! I missed it. I, accidentally hit a button. Man who believed he was a god was so insane he split in two. He became the man with two faces. One face was very reasonable and calm. The other face was angry and wanted to fight. The two-faced man fought himself all the time. The reasonable face let his poor people live in happiness. The angry face told his people to follow, follow, follow. You may be the man with two faces, Magician-san. We who help you in this world may be the people. Ah, the rest of the story is gone from my mind. The voice that told you the story through me has disappeared. Magician-san, you face terrible enemies. There are many in both worlds who are men with two faces. Right. You discovered the two new domains on your own. I am most impressed by your skills, Effendi. Unfortunately, the lords who rule those domains have now become interested in my humble self. I do not fear them, for I have learned arcane secrets that will aid me. The infinite powers of my ancient father will shield me. It's good to see you again, Effendi. Congratulations on your progress so far. There have been some strangers asking about you, but I have sent them on a wild camel chase. My studies of the hieroglyphics have given me insight into 3 spells you may someday be able to use. Because I will soon become a most potent wizard myself, I cannot afford to pass on the information free of charge. There are 2 arithmetic formulas given, although they seem to encompass all 3 spells. They are 3a plus 9x plus 16y plus 25z. Ugh. A indicates aspect, I have decided. The aspects used are freedom from fear, falling birds, and hope restored. X equals stones, stones, and jewels. Y equals jewels, candles, and powders. Z equals candles, jewels, and candles. One spell agonizes your foe, another takes the agony away. The last makes you immune to mental attacks. You may not be able to use these spells right away. There is something important you must find to make the spells work. May this knowledge serve you well. Okay. Transylvania. Howdy, howdy, stranger. Step right up and see the original castle of Dracula. New thrills at every corner. Oh, it is you, friend. Forgive my spiel. Do you think it is sufficiently strong to attract a large crowd? The Romanian Department of Investigation of Psychic Phenomenon now depends on tourism to pay its expenses. Ah, the ways of capitalism are very strange, but very, very profitable. We tracked down the ruined castle of the Carpathian woman who owned the Orb of Eternal Enlightenment. It seems she was interested in chemistry, for we found many formulas scratched on the wall of her dungeon laboratory. Here's what we found. Of ether in mind, 6 used numbers, 3 used numbers, 4 used numbers. Of the mind only, 2 use numbers and they transform. 2 use numbers and they affect time. Good stuff, eh? Wonderful. Athens, Greece. Who's this guy? Hail, traveler to strange realms. My name is Spiros Talos. All my life I have walked amongst the ruins of greatness and never felt what I felt in these last few days. Some inner drive has compelled me to come to the city of Athens and wait for you here at the Acropolis. This is what Greek people look like, by the way, in real life. If I can believe my inner voice, I must believe you to be a great man of magic. You have defeated the minions of the elemental planes. You now face the minions of domains where natural laws are quite different. You'll find that many of your cherished spells no longer work in these domains, or they have new effects you did not imagine. As long as dragons work, I'll be totally fine. Dragons and Dispel. Alright, so we talked to everybody. Let's go save the game just in case we get fucking bodied instantly in the new domains. Alright. Let's go. Look, they put them in the corner. They're like all tiny. Alright, so in the mind domain, we can't use movement spells, and we don't know what to expect in the ethereal domain. One moment. Mind. I am you, Robert. I am here to warn you not to proceed any farther. This is an insane land, and you cannot survive. None of the rules apply here. If you fight me, you fight yourself. Kill me, and you kill yourself. You cannot win, Robert. Your soul now belongs to my master. You are only a shell. You no longer exist. Who are you? No matter who you think you are, you must die. Oh, man, look at this! What the fuck? Lovely. Wonderful. This is the domain of the mind, folks. New music, though. New music. Most importantly, oh, we got purple. Guess what spell still works here, folks? Oh no, it's like Sleep Fields from Ultima 6. Oh, there are pits here. Oh, there's the wizard. It's me. Looks exactly like me. That guy's pushing me through the wall, by the way. Scott Steiner wizard. I wonder if there's hidden messages in the walls here. Come back here, wizard. No, I don't want to fight you near like a bunch of pits. It sucks. Oh, yeah, yeah. Look at this. Oh, no, wait. We stopped hitting him for some reason. I strongly suspect there may only be, like, 6 enemy sprites in the game. Not including the wizards. Oh, there's 8 big chests here. Yeah, we got him. Can't take away our strongest spell. Totally fucking cheating. Okay, I'm gonna go get this other... this other thing here, and then we need to get in the center here. I hope this isn't like one of those places where you can get screwed because you're just like, you'll just be like stuck in if you drop in the center. There's like no way out or something. So you have to get that last. Are those like cereal boxes? Okay, there's a way out. Domain of the Mind, folks. One of the 2 deadliest domains of magic. We're in it right now. Bottom left? There's one dude straight right. I think these are... yeah, those are just water. That's a pit. Oh, we're probably gonna have to go like up and around, I think. Like cereal boxes, crosses, and umbrellas, along with dice and number and letter blocks. Oh, I bet. You know what I bet? I bet some of the walls spell out stuff for the friggin' spells that you're supposed to use. I see like C, J, A in there a lot. Like aspect, candle, stones, jewels, powders. But there's a P somewhere in here. Ooh, got one. Didn't even see that one on the map. Can we get up on anything useful here? We can get over that thing. I don't know if that's gonna be useful. Oh, that's an invisible wall. Domain of the Mind, folks. Get all the little flashy bits. Oh, where the hell? Crap. There's no way up onto these walls from the north side. And that's completely blocked off. Can we walk through these ones that have, like, stuff in them? No, we can't. I'll have to go up to this corner and hope there's a way up. No, that's not a way up. It's a maze, folks. It's amazing. Also, we probably can't walk over those, like, chess piece blocks. probably don't count. This is the domain of the mind. This is, we're not sure what's real. He's happy to be in the water. He's fucking raising the roof or whatever. This is a good level. Also, we're green because we're poisoned. We're permanently poisoned now. Can we get onto one of these walls and then drop over the other side of that pit? And will that allow us to get to both the enemy and the treasure? Yes, it will. Okay. Also, you can't use flying spells in this domain because they made it a maze, and so to make it so that you don't just fly over the maze with your magic powers, they're like, in the mind domain, you can't fly. Because then we'd have to actually, like, make interesting level design. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I'm hoping, I am really, really hoping, by the way, that they have a, like, fucked up Robert the Wizard sprite for when this is over. Because they showed Robert as, like, the minion of this domain. Yay, we did it. Oh, that's... Damn it, that's even a small box. Did I get all the big boxes? 5? What the fuck? I'm gonna need my glasses for this shit. There's one to the west. And there's one to the northwest. But this map is way easier to do... from the bottom up. Okay, we got that. Let's go around here. Starting at the bottom. Okay, 2 in the northwest. 1, 2, 3. There's one there. Alright, woo! Woo! Get that. Go up on this wall. I still don't count 5 of these. I wonder if they, like, put one on, like added numbers to the chest totals to mess with you. All the way over here, and then up the side. Clear. Alright, there's another one. We're down to 3. Oh, there's the other one. Alright, that's all of them. We got 3 left. I see their locations. Oh, yeah. Give me that. Got it. And this will be the last one. Right? Yeah, all chests. All wizards. Turn off all our cheats. Head home. 5 fingers. 1 holy grail. A fishhook and a hammer. Inside a chest you found a heavy leather-bound book, on the cover of which is written, "The Book of Witches. Only the true daughter of a witch may break the seal of this tome. Only the true daughter of a witch may read the secrets contained herein." Inside a chest you found a set of Rorschach test cards on which ink blots spell out, "The third level mind reveals all. Stiffeners will become a commanding weapon when 25 candles are applied. A great defense is immobility if you know that the charging beast has a mind of its own. Something is there that doesn't like a wall unless jewels, stones, and powders are added in measures of 8, 15, and 20. For honey dreams, replace stones with candles and powders with stones. Anti-modify that which flies by adding 30 candles. Don't let the blurry vision fool you." Mrs. Dim added 19 powders and 27 stones to fulfill her mad dreams. Inside a chest you found a note which reads, "The 5th rank magic word of the Mind College is gobbledygook. Yuck yuck, just kidding. There's no such thing as a 5th rank magic word. But if there were, gobbledygook would be a good one. You already found this chest. Or don't you remember? Perhaps you should have your mind examined. You did not find this chest until now, but there's nothing for you here. I really think you should have your mind examined. You seem to have a fetish for empty chests. Better luck next time. You found a whole lot of nothing. Why don't you just give up and go home? The 4th rank magic word of the Mind College is, I forget, never mind." What the fuck? You found out my little secret, didn't you, Robert? I'm not really you. Thank you for the cheer, Diggle. Right, fetish for empty chests. Emptychests.com. Oh, I need to... This is a good face. I don't know who this guy is, but... he has a good face. I am Ankh-Aten, High Priest of the Sun. I came from Egypt to live in this domain 6,000 years ago. My master promised to make me a Lord Wizard in time, but the time never came. I was a fool to listen to him. I used to torment my fellow clansmen, you know. Follow me, I ordered, and they would move where I directed. Eventually, my followers caught on and stopped obeying poor gullible humans to believe I was a god. I pass on to you my most holiest secret, the magic word of mind magic. It is Sanus. You'll find no totem in this domain. A truly great wizard needs no props to create his magic. My life force, however, will be of use to you. Take what little I have left. I'm very tired. I think I should lie down under a palm tree. I've had this idea for a new kind of tomb. It would be a pile of huge rocks, a pyramid reaching thousands of feet into the sky, and it would house my body. It will weigh millions of tons and take decades to build and require tens of thousands of slaves. Oh, never mind. No one would waste their time on such a vain project. The minion wizard of the mind domain is dead. Ankh-Aten caused much misery among ancient Terrans. His own trickery finally tripped him up. There is but one minion left to defeat, and then the lords will have to fend for themselves. The mind domain is open. As in other domains, it will be guarded by creatures of the Lord summoning. Prepare yourself well for your last great battle, Robert. My best wishes for your success. Alright. He needs moisturizer. Alright. So we got the Book of Witches. We can go to Terra, and we can talk to... She moved. She's not in Salem anymore. She's got a new sprite, and she winks at you. Hello again, colleague. Yes, we talked to her before. Talk to Selena. Oh good, you found the Book of Witches. I hope this $100,000 will help you as much as your bringing this book has helped me. There are many recipes in here for magic. Of course, they are not always correct, since the truth of magic has been gone from this world for so long. Check with me from time to time, and I will tell you what I have learned. Did you learn anything right now? The Book of Witches mentions a powerful magic charm that protects its owner from danger during magic battles. The pendant of the Lizard King currently is owned by the first of the Druids. Defeat him, and the pendant is yours. Let's go talk to the Druid. Things have calmed down. Genuine druidic rituals, we talked about before. As I know only too well, many people may want to call you crazy. I have found that most of them are crazier than I am. Most of them, anyway. Okay. So he doesn't do anything new. We got $100,000 for delivering the Book of Witches. She is incredibly wealthy for being a, like, clerk at the Witchcraft Museum. Alright. To the magic domains. The domain of ether. What? Fucking look at this thing! Moo? This guy. It's so fucking good. Alright, sorry. Look, a visitor. No one's come to visit me for the longest time. How do you do? Oh wait, you're the mortal my master told me about. Now what did he tell me to do if I saw you? Invite you for dinner? No, that's not it. Old-timey football helmet. And that fucking cow staff. This cow staff. Oh man. It was something to do with magic, as I recall. Maybe it was to give you the next magic word. The word is... No, that's not it either. Oh, now I remember. I'm supposed to kill you. Whee! Is this the domain of fucking instant death pits? I bet it is. Oh, hey. That's how quickly you get generated if you don't have invincibility on, by the way. Like, half my life in one go from off-screen attacks. Are there like weird penises flying by? What's going on? Where am I? Okay, I'm up there. Oh, this domain sucks. Look how many fucking... Okay, can we conjure? Look how many pits there are, and I bet they're really hard to see, too. And there's, like, penises everywhere that just, like, fly by and hurt you, I think. Oh, this sucks! Oh, no! Like, the stars are probably instant death pits. This is the worst. Okay, we'll just be careful to walk on the stars only. Okay, those are traps. Dragons can detect traps. More dragons going on. These earthquakes will help a lot. Can we... Okay, we can walk over that. Oh, there's no way to tell, like, what's walkable and what isn't. Okay, we made it this far. Oh no, we can't go down there. I might need to figure out where friggin' magic wings is stored. Let's see. How many magic wings do we have right now? What is it under? Defend? No. Modify. Magic wings. Okay, we have one magic wings right now. Okay, okay, good, good. Infinite magic wings. But now we need to do end current search. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. We want to find that magic wings timer. Gotta search memory for it. Getting close, I think. This one looks likely. Let's try this. Let's try this one. White. Flight time. Oh, look at that. We don't need to worry about pits anymore, folks. We got this. And we can just conjure dragons wherever we want. Excellent. Okay, so we need to get some treasure. Can we get treasure when we're flying? No, we can't. That's fine, though. We can walk to where the treasure is and turn our flight off. Where's the treasure? What's this treasure over here? Small treasure. Yep, they're just falling into pits and dying. So presumably, normally you would do this level with a, like, super powered up flight spell that would like protect you from all these instant death pits. Also, look where they put that chest. It's like right on the edge of a pit. These fucking things are super powered too. Usually they go down in like 1 or 2 hits. Okay, got it. Let's see if we can just put our flight timer back on. Or if there's also a flag. There's also a flag. Okay. So we need to cast fly. Wait, what? What? No, cast fly on yourself. There we go. Oh, we need to freeze the flight timer. I think there's one more big chest to get, and then we'll go take down the wizard. I can't imagine trying to do this with, like, legitimately. Look at all these, like, those friggin' comets hurt you. Those cause damage. Okay, where am I gonna land? Is all of this land? This is land. I think I'm safe here. Let the flight timer run out. Hope I don't fall into nothingness here. Okay. Got it. Cast flight again. Freeze our flight time. Find this wizard. Alright, we got the big chests, right? We got the big chests. I bet the wizard's like top center. I like that they have this big like circle And a place you have to literally fly to get to. And there's only a small chest on it that has, like, some spell components, and that's it. Whoop, no, we don't want magic wings. We want dragons. This is much better. Much better. I just need to find the stupid wizard. He's probably like flying over some pits somewhere or something. Just follow these spells. Oh, we can still get raved in midair, so that's something. Here he is, on a tiny little platform. Oh, that wasn't him. Or he teleported. I don't know which. And because combat pushes you around, we're gonna try to cast fly on the wizard so we can fight him in midair and not have to deal with, like, all this stuff, like all these pits. Hey, there's a guy just sinking into space. What is going on? It's saying there's like an enemy here, but it's moving around really quickly. Maybe that's the wizard. Space. Like, pretty soon, all of the enemies except the wizard are gonna be dead. Because we've just been summoning random dragons throughout the map. Alright, where's the wizard? This has gotta be him up here, right? Monsters just showing up out of nowhere. Maybe the wizard's down here somewhere. He might also be invisible. Oh, I saw a spell coming from the right. Oh, here's a guy. Oh, look, he teleports away when you get near him. How are you supposed to fight this guy then? Watch. Poof. He just teleports. The level of cheating that I'm doing right here. Look how fast he's casting these friggin' spells. Dude, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna summon a ton of dragons on your ass. Oh, also he dispelled my flight spell. Which... we need that. Okay, yeah, we need to turn this off. Why isn't flight working? Okay, it worked. Where's this stupid ass wizard? He's like created all these like magic walls that can't be dispelled. Really what I want to do is I want to cast flight on him, but it won't let me cast flight on him. We gotta get down. We gotta get on his level. and just, like, fight him. But then he'll teleport away! Teleport away. Where did he teleport to? Fuck is he? Camera. Camera, please. Oh, that was the spell. He preemptively cast that. Fucking, come on. Is he to the northeast? Okay, okay, come on. Come on, come on. Okay, let's freeze our flight timer for now. Let's go to Conjure Dragons. Yeah, this level is nuts. And this isn't even the, like, boss level version of it. This is the, like, you're fighting the minion version. Oh, that was so close. And he teleported again, didn't he? That might be like an anti-magic spell that he cast on us. Hey, what's up, Macaw? This fucking crazy battle. I don't even know where the enemy wizard is. He's got to be to the north, I guess. Oh, I almost died there. Oh, he fucking teleported again. Oh man, the Lore Master startup sound. It's a good one. A black screen with a blood red bar on it. Is it more cursed than usual? Can you type into the bar? Because usually the like text entry. Oh, we did it! We did it! We did it! We did it! Let's fuck out of here! No! No! Oh wait, that was me not getting slid back by attacks. That was me actually flying in the air like I'm supposed to do. Whew! Fuck! Okay, okay. Now we just have to get rid of all the rest of the enemies, and we'll be good to go. Immediately goes to a thanks for playing screen and gives you a runtime error. It's possible that the myth character is in a, like, crash state, because it will always try to load myth first. If it can't load myth, it will crash. If you have the installer, I do recommend, like, keeping the installer on hand to fix those issues, because they're kind of like... Oh no. Myth has escaped. That is the worst news. Look out, everyone. Curse is coming. Okay. They were storing some fingers and some apples and an iPad. Inside a chest you found a pitted and corroded sword. On the hilt are these words, "Behold the eternal Demoscene sword." The last hero who held this sword placed his death curse on it. No more shall the sharp blade cut an enemy. You find a decaying philosophy textbook in which is written, "To three or not to three? That is not the question. Either 'tis nobler to suffer, to confuse is to defend. I have a passion to add missing candles, as is debated in the apprentice's complaint." More than one myth. To teleport is to modify. To open the gateway, dispute the existence of jewels and stones in the proportions of 8 and 30. To energize is also to modify. The stiffeners lack but 18 jewels for their raison d'etre. I am the last of the minions. With my death, the Lord Wizards lose much of their power. You will now be able to confront them on more equal terms now. Master Wizard. For 6,000 years I have toiled mindlessly for my master. All we minions have. You are lucky, Master Wizard, for you are no lord's slave. Never allow yourself to become another wizard's minion. It is worse than death. I pass on to you my magic word for the Ethereal College. It is Australia. You'll get no totem from me. Only the elemental wizards bother with such childish toys. On the other hand, you could use a good dose of life force. It's my pleasure. There you go. My mind is floating away. I feel that I am a youth again in my home city of The night is warm, the Euphrates flows sluggishly in the distance, and my friend Abraham speaks to me. He is anxious to travel. I think I shall follow him. The minion wizard of the ethereal domain is dead, but his staff is still a cute little cow. Gilgalumish, the Sumerian, had the power of the stars to draw upon, and he still could not defeat thee. The feeble fool is better off dead. Thou hast destroyed our minions, human, and now thou facest the wrath of the dire Lord Wizards. Give me some faces. Behold, thy master Garwain is gone. Whilst thou battled our last minion, we lords lured Garwain away to the council. The fool thought we would surrender to him. Instead, we lords combined our powers and struck the magister low. We have removed the spirit of Garwain from his body. He is our helpless prisoner. Despair at the loss of thy master. Thou art not as powerful as thou thinkest. The power of the Lord Wizards hath reached even into Terra to destroy thy sources of supplies. Thou wilt soon be helpless. I giveth thee one last chance, mortal. I offer thee the opportunity to become mine minion. If thou agreeth, I deign to let thee live. If thou refuse offer. Thou art a fool, mortal. Thou hast no hope of defeating us. Indeed, thy doom is sealed. Enough. The lords of the Wizard Council hereby place the seal of abhorrence on their domains, or barred from entering our lands. And know, mortal, thy mightiest magic offereth no key to reopen our domains. Now, uninterrupted, we lords shall complete our preparations for the conquest of Terra. Farewell forever. Nothing. Alright. Cheat 34. I'm quitting LiveJournal forever. Alright. Let's talk to our folks. Welcome back, friend. This place has mellowed out considerably now that all the minions are gone. The tourists are starting to trickle back. I can make a living again. Wow, man, those Lord Wizards sure are nasty, closing off their domains like that. Hey, I've got something that might help. This bundle popped out of thin air and dropped at my feet just a few minutes ago. Look, here's a key and a note. It says, Robert, here's the first key to Valoria. Save me, Garwain. Wait, save me, Garwain. Alright, at least you'll be able to get back into one of the domains. You may want to check with some of your other buddies. They may have some information for you. Good luck, man. Alright, Great Serpent Mound. The serpent sleeps in peace again. Too bad you cannot afford to rest. You still have much work to do before you can rest. He's a little forgetful. You've removed the threat of the dire minion wizards, but their masters, the Lord Wizards, will soon take their places. All the magic you have learned so far is paltry compared to the magic of the Lord Wizards. You still have much to learn before you can overcome the Lords. Scroll of Thoth can be read again. There are 2 pieces of information that will interest you. First, the scroll mentions a magic charm more potent than the Amulet of the Evil Eye. It says, "There is one who is mightier than I, Viracocha. The mighty one can be found in a lost city that will be famous hereafter. When you find the famous lost city, you will be very close to finding Viracocha's charm." The second passage, I believe, refers directly to you. "Behold, the hero of the oracle is at hand. I, Thoth, pass on my blessing to him. He who was born to unite the 2 worlds is among us. No, hero, thy trials in the realms of magic are but the beginning. You now take the first step in uniting the worlds. More taxing labors await you. No rest shall you know henceforth." This is the final passage of the Scroll of Thoth. Look, the scroll has vanished, and with it my work here. Thoth has told you everything he wished you to know. May his words bring you wisdom and success. Okay, that was useless. You don't read much about this town. Dry Gulch was its name. Dry it is, too. Tombstone got more publicity. Before the shootout at the OK Corral, there was a major gunfight here. Over 30 gunslingers were involved. Of course, no one died in the unpleasantness at the Howdy Ma'am Saloon, so the battle never appears in history books. That both sides were well stocked with red eye and all fell asleep before sunset explains the general bloodlessness of the fight. An old prospector stopped in town this morning. He left a message for you. He said the key to Earth is found in the place where rocks blaze because the colleges share a great affinity for each other. I don't suppose he meant the deserts hereabouts, did he? Humph, I thought not. Danged if I know what it all means, but that's what the prospector said to tell you. Greetings, traveler. May the clean air of the Andes embrace you. May the wisdom of the guardians protect you. I have performed the ceremonies required by Viracocha. My work here is almost done. Alright, Navajo. Let's talk. I must go soon, my friend, for the wizards who are your enemies have become my enemies. They did not wish to have me reveal the secrets I have shared with you, but I am pledged to help you. I go to learn more secrets of magic. My spirit and I will see you again. I hope you find Viracocha's ring of scintillant rays in the land of fire before that domain is closed. The domain will close when you find the next key, and the god will take back his present. Okay? So there's timed items. Hello, Robert. Oh, do you mind if I call you Robert? You must call me Selena, by the way. This calling me Miss Dial all the time makes me think you don't like me. We've known each other for long enough to be friendly with each other. The Book of Witches mentions a powerful magic charm that protects its owner from danger during magic battles. A pendant of the Litter King, currently in the First of the Druids, blah, 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 blah. We heard that before. Magician's Son. My heart is gladdened to see you again. You look very tired, so I will not bother you with my stories. May I tell you a little secret, Magician's Son? I am also one who studies the mystic arts. I study an almost forgotten college of magic. It is called the College of the Mystic Storytelling. Words themselves form the magic. One story I have learned so far tells that the College of Air Magics has a great affinity for ethereal magics. In the air domain, you will find the next key that leads to the ethereal domain. One more thing, Magician's Son. There is a weapon of terrible power in the possession of one of your allies. Who the person is or what the weapon is, I do not know. The Way of the Word says that you must hunt in the dust. So we probably have to go back to Dry Gulch or something. I don't know. We'll see. Effendi, I have a very important message for you. Effendi count +1. Effendi +2. I have a great surprise for you. In honor of your recent victory, I give you... this! Oh no, he's a demon! Alright, how many... no big chests. No big chests. There's no reason to stay around here any longer. That's the demon right there, by the way. The, like, the guy raving over there. Look at him dance! Oh, he's dead. No, he's not dead. He went invisible. Oh, now he's dead. Yeah, anybody who plays this game, just, like, stock up on, like, powders and candles or whatever. Get this dragon spell. Just use this dragon spell constantly. You'll probably need to take, like, heal, cure poison, water breathing, and flight. I wouldn't wish a legitimate playthrough of this on anyone, so I won't tell Macaw to try to play through it legit. It'd be like, I'm just waiting for Lorna on that one. The Macaw Lorna playthrough. Someday. Oh, this MTV camera work. This is the last guy. Oh, there's one more. We gotta get him on screen. Oh, no, he's dead. Okay. Can turn off all our cheats. Go back to the real world. And the worst part is that you have to waste money on flying back to the place to talk to him again. Fendi, I fear the Lord's wizards are very upset with you and with me for helping you. I tried to stop them from taking my face and tricking you, but I fear they have killed me. Oh, he's dead! Look at that. He's fucked. Even with the changes you are already bringing to the world, your healing magic will not work here. To fight the Lord Wizards, you must gain full command of your college. Go to the Fire Domain and search there until you find the word that will command the ultimate spells for that domain. One last gift I give you, friend. You have been kinder to me than I have been to you. Here is my earthly fortune, $5,000. I will not need it where I am going. I wish it were more. Stop them, Effendi. Stop the Lord Wizards. You must stop. Oh, and it deleted Egypt off our map. Something has awakened a spirit in me that responds to the great magics and powers of my heritage. I think I have you and your activities to thank for this. I will remain in Athens as long as you need me here. I saw a thundering Poseidon in a dream last night. He spoke these words to me. From the depths of the sea, I leaped to the high heavens to enter Olympus. The air and water share a greater affinity for one another. In my vast domain, which a fussy lord dares call his own, can be found the key that will lift you high into the air. I hope the words of mighty Poseidon guide you on your path. And Romania. Welcome, friend. Would you care to purchase an original Call Me Vlad t-shirt? I have many in stock. We also have a wide selection of Dracula wind-up dolls and Vlad the Impaler hand puppets. If you have time to spare, you may want to audition for our new theatrical production, I Was the Original Dracula. We're planning a tour of the United States. It should rake in big bucks. We found a man's body deep in the bowels of Vlad's castle. There was a stake driven into the heart. No, we did not draw the stake out. We are no longer superstitious, but we do not take chances either. On the stake was a message. The ethereal and mind magics share a greater affinity for one another. The ethereal world holds the key to the mind. I hope this information is of some assistance. They basically tell you that what order you're going to be doing the next stages in. Let's try Dry Gulch again. Let's see if this guy says anything. No. Okay. To the workshop. We're going to save the game. I'm probably going to wrap up in just a minute here. Yeah, 10 p.m. I'm probably going to wrap up in just a minute, but I do want to see if... I do want to see if we have the opportunity to see the wizards when we try to go to their domains. Yeah, so we have the water key. there's no wizard here. So we would just have to do this domain again. And like, yeah, there's 4 chests. So I think this is probably a pretty good place to wrap it up. I think the death domain is going to be a different map now, again. Yeah, it's another different map. So we have to do a full clear of this map as well. So... oh, let's load that game back up real quick. Oh, look, he's back! He's back to tell us how badly we've done. They let him out just for that. We're up to 35. And so let's load up some good water domain music. Can we cast Flight down here? Get somewhere that these guys can't mess with me. Okay, they can hit me there. Oh no, my flight time expired. Flight time is in a different memory location in this area? I just want, like... oh, no, it's okay. Alright. That'll give us some good background music. Oh, they're gonna try to ding me while I'm up there. Well, let's find somebody to host. Let's find someone to host.